Okay, we have an interesting first aspect of the program tonight. We're going to have State Representative Dan Itza discuss how you can influence people like him, right? But before that, I'm going to have a little treat for you. Mr. Peter Boyce, who was the first time at this camp. Oh, I've known Peter since I'd guess 2000 or so, maybe earlier than that, and been to his home and saw this invention he had. It looked like Noah's Ark in his backyard, kind of a his sawmill, kind of a fascinating thing. And anyway, he sent me a video, unrelated, and I noticed this young man reciting the or at least the Bill of Rights, and I discovered that it was your grandnephew. So I'm going to introduce Mr. Boyce to introduce Luke, so, or as he's known, Kid Constitution.
Hi. I teach courses on the United States Constitution, a 12-week course, and it's all grown-ups taking the course, and it's a homework assignment. Each week I'd assign them to memorize the next amendment in the Bill of Rights, so by the end of the course they'd have the whole Bill of Rights memorized. And none of the grown-ups were doing their homework. So in an effort of inspiring them, really embarrassing them, into learning the Bill of Rights, I motivated Luke to learn them. I won't say how I motivated him. But hopefully, the idea is, hopefully he will inspire you to also learn and commit it to heart, the Bill of Rights, and you'll be surprised how often it'll be useful to be able to quote one of the amendments. So, without further ado, and you can find him on YouTube, Luke Boyce, Kid Constitution.
The First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. The Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The Third Amendment. No soldier shall in time of peace be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. The Fourth Amendment. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. The Fifth Amendment. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in militia, when an actual service in time of war or public danger, nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. The Sixth Amendment. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right of a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have assistance of counsel for his defense. The Seventh Amendment. In suits at common law where the fine and controversy shall exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States than according to the rules of the common law. The Eighth Amendment. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. The Ninth Amendment. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights should not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. The 10th Amendment. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively or to the people.
Handshake. Excellent, excellent. No, can you all do that? Can you even maybe one or two of them? Okay. Anyway.